Carrie Underwood. Alright, y'all, so this is officially my last video of the year. I didn't say that yesterday, but this is officially my last video of the year. I had to talk about Cobra Kai Season 4, my most anticipated thing this year. Even over Spider-Man No Way Home, I was anticipating Cobra Kai Season 4. Did this live up to the hype? Yes and no. I had my daughter over. We have a tradition where when Cobra Kai drops, I make some New York style chopped cheese sandwiches. We get in front of the projector and we just get a bang out of life. I enjoyed this season for the most part, but I did not enjoy it as much as Season 3. I feel like the first... By the way, I'm going into spoilers here, y'all. So if you have not seen the show, turn this shit off because usually I do a spoiler-free review, but fuck that. I'm going into spoilers. I really enjoyed the first 4 episodes. They came out fucking swinging with bangers, laughs, heartfelt moments, nostalgia. It just was hitting me with all the Cobra Kai beats that I know and love. After episode 4, it went through maybe like a 2, maybe 3 episode stretch where it kind of slowed down. Like it kind of put the brakes on. And at times it kind of got a little sappy a little bit. Like there were just one too many, to me now, there was just one too many one-on-one like moments where, you know, 2 characters are talking. It's like, you know, I'm just so sick of it. I just got so much hate in my heart. Then that guitar kicks in. Ding, 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 ding. You know what? I once dealt with hate. Back when I was 12 years old, this happened. And then, you know, then it goes into their whole backstory and everything. I'm like, it was just way too many of that. To the point where I'm like, okay, this needs to pick up again. Let's get back to what made Cobra Kai. And that's like that 80s feel, that nostalgia feel. And don't get me wrong, it's chock full of that now. I did appreciate the callbacks to Bloodsport. And there was even a time where I got Outsiders vibes, where they met up at the warehouse to fight. You know, well, they were supposed to meet up at the warehouse to fight. You know what I'm saying? The Miyagi-Dos and the Eagle Fang and Cobra Kai, they were supposed to meet up at a park to fight. You know, no weapons or nothing like that. I was thinking Outsiders Rumble, but of course that didn't happen. They put the sprinklers on them. So yeah, this time around, what bothered me? Okay, I'll tell you what bothered me the most. And me and Cousin China talked about this. What bothered me the most was Amanda. Now, I love Amanda's character from the previous seasons. She's the comic relief. She's the one that calls Daniel no bullshit. She's kind of the glue that holds everything together from falling apart. But this time around, I feel like she's responsible for a lot of stupid shit that happened, man. Like, for example, she goes up to Tori's job. You know, I understand you're a mama bear protecting your cub, but you go to this girl's job and you cause her to get fired. You know what I mean? And then tries to make up for it by sending groceries to her house as an apology, but that makes you look even more bad. So here you are, this rich woman, you have all this money, you cost me my living, which I was using to take care of my family. You send me a bag of fucking Whole Foods? Kiss my ass, man. And then I understand she was trying to be, I guess she saw a lot of herself in Tori. She was trying to kind of help Tori, but she kind of made shit worse. And especially at the end, this is what pissed Cousin China off the most, was when she stepped to Tori and was like, hey, during this fight, can you not hurt my daughter? This is a fight. What are you talking about? Don't hurt her. This is a karate fight. They're not going to tip-tap, you know, little girly fight. No, they're swinging for the fences. How the fuck am I going to hit you with a punch and not fucking hurt you? So now Tori has to hold back and not hurt Sam because she made a promise she feels she owes Amanda. So now I got to hold back and not fuck Sam up because I'm making a promise to her mama. And then Amanda at the same time says, oh, by the way, I'm going to be out there rooting for my daughter, but don't hurt her. Amanda. And speaking of Tori, I felt bad for Tori this season because last season Tori was just straight up evil, you know, pure evil. Pretty much. And now I feel for her because she has nobody. Like her mom, of course, suffers from mental illness. And then she has an auntie who is trying to capitalize off of her mama when she dies. So it's like her auntie's a piece of shit. Her mama's unable to take care of her. Tori has nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for Tori. Like I was never a fan of Sam. I know Sam's supposed to be kind of the protagonist, but they flipped it this time. They made Sam kind of a bitch. You know, Sam now is playing the role of the, not the bully, but she's antagonizing Tori. She came to her job when she's working with these kids and fucking with the girl. So yes, when the tournament came around, I don't know about y'all, but when the tournament came around, I wanted Tori to beat the shit out of Sam. And she, even though she didn't beat the shit out of her, but she won. And I applauded. I said, yes, Tori for the win. Fuck Sam. And your crocodile tears going to your daddy. I'm glad Tori won. But technically, I guess she didn't. Because we see her witnessing Terry Silver pay the referee. And I'm like, well, where the fuck did they cheat? And I said, oh, it was when Sam hit her and scored that point, but the ref said she was out of bounds. I said, Terry Silver, you snake, you. But yeah, Tori really worked in this season. I think she was one of the shining spots. You know what I'm saying? She did her thing. Peyton List, I thought she did a great job acting here. So yeah, Tori was one of my favorite things about this season, and I loved her and Robbie together. I think Tori and Robbie work better than Sam and Miguel. I didn't too much care for Sam and Miguel this season. I was all about Tori and Robbie. I think they have great chemistry. They look good together, and I was hoping they hooked up, and they did. But now that we're going to evil, pure evil, not Robbie. I thought Robbie was going to be full Darth Vader, but no, Robbie is not. Robbie has too good of a heart to be pure evil, but the real evil is Terry Silver. Terry Silver is back, coming back from 3 after 30 years out the game. He's now living in this fucking mansion with his girlfriend, who calls him Terrence, eating tofu. Totally not that guy that we remember 30 years ago. Terry is a different person. Kreese has to come back and summon this demon. I don't feel bad for Kreese, okay? If you watch this video, the spoilers now, yeah, Kreese, Terry Silver is responsible for Kreese going to jail, okay? Terry Silver came in like a Trojan virus and took Cobra Kai for himself and took Kreese out. Terry Silver is a much more dangerous, how long I've been going here, is a much more dangerous person than Kreese ever was, because Kreese is, he's transparent, all about, strike first, strike hard, no mercy, defeat the enemy. Terry Silver uses this. He's strategic. He's methodical. He manipulates. He manipulated Kreese into believing he was in charge the whole time, where really Terry was taking Cobra Kai from under him. He took the rug up from under him and discovered his weakness. So Kreese goes back and summons this demon who does not want to get back in the game. But he gets back in and he's more evil than ever before. Okay? Comes in, does his thing, says that everybody has a weakness, even Kreese. Discovers Kreese's weakness, which is Johnny Lawrence. And he used that against him. Terry Silver is such a badass character, physically, mentally, he's just a better villain than Kreese. Kreese is evil too, but we see chinks in his armor. Like, he has a weakness for Johnny because he sees Johnny as a son. You know what I'm saying? And even down to the tournament where Tori was fighting Sam, and Tori caught Sam with that accidental elbow, and Silver's like, no, hit her with the other one. And Kreese is like, nah, you ain't got to do all that, man. Just fight how you know how to fight. So I don't know if he's just getting old, or is it just that Terry's that more evil than Kreese is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Terry's just evil this time around, and Daniel sees that. Everybody sees that. Kreese doesn't see it. Kreese still thinks he's in charge. Nah, nigga, you was never in charge. You was never in charge. Now Silver done took over. So season 5, he's going to be the new bad guy. So we're going to need another new bad guy to come in, which I'm predicting is Mike Barnes. All right. Daniel LaRusso this time around, didn't mind him. He was kind of getting on my nerves because he kind of has this arrogance about him. He feels like Miyagi-Do is the only way. Johnny Lawrence is a step below him. And that's why Johnny issued that challenge, which is one of the funniest moments in the season, when Johnny says, you think you better than me, don't you? You think you are really better than me. Let's see how good you are. Challenges Daniel to a fight. A three-point contest. Reminiscent of Rocky 3, Apollo and Rocky, no newspapers, no press, no nothing, just you and me. But this time, Johnny put the shit on Twitter. Everybody's there now. They do fight. I didn't think they was gonna fight. I thought it was gonna be interrupted by Hawk coming in, because they cut off Hawk's hair. Now he's Eli. But I thought they were gonna stop the fight because of Hawk. But no, they actually fought and Rocky 2'd each other, where they knocked each other out. So that just shows that even though I think Daniel is the more skilled fighter because he was able to go up in levels in Miyagi-Do, even learn from Chosen, but him and Johnny are equals. Okay, so even though Daniel won that first fight, but right now they're equals. nobody wins. Daniel has to learn the hard lesson that Miyagi-Do is not the only way, and that Johnny's way also can help you win, which is what helped Eli in the finals against Robbie. I feel like I'm going to be all over the place with this review because so much happened, and I know I can't cover everything. Please tune in for the stream tomorrow. But I did not see Hawk and Robbie in the final. I thought it was going to be Miguel in the final. But nah, it was Eli. And when I say that was probably the best fight out of any Cobra Kai episode, any Karate Kid movie, Eli and Robbie, that was a fucking fight. That was a fight. I was standing up. I was into it. I was yelling. I was shocked. I could not believe that Eli was hanging with Robbie. Robbie was a shoo-in for the win. I thought Robbie was going to be the one to win the fucking tournament. But I forgot about Tori. But I thought Robbie was going to be the one to win. Like, he's jacked now. He's skilled. He's just confident. Hawk beat him. I could not believe it. In overtime, that was a fucking fight. Eli surprised me. Shout out to him. He's like the MVP of the tournament. And shout out to Tori for beating Sam. Yeah. All right. But now my problem also is the tournament. How long am I going here now? I'm trying to take too much time. The tournament itself let me down. Okay, that's one of the things in this season that let me down was the tournament. Okay, so there was that stretch of a couple episodes where it slowed down, and then this grand finale tournament. I'm like, yes, we're finally here at the All Valley. Carrie Underwood. They bring in Carrie Underwood to sing, what's the song? The Moment of Truth. Juxtaposed with the montage of the tournament. Did not fit. I did not like it. It was so underwhelming. I said no. The creators of this show are from the 80s. They know the 80s very well. And everybody from the 80s knows when you have a montage about fighting, you have a kick-ass song to follow it. Eye of the Tiger, In the Burning Heart, Hearts on Fire, You Got the Glow, Kumite, Bloodsport. Shout out to Bloodsport for the reference of Bloodsport. You have a kick-ass song to go with the montage. You know, over the top, winner takes it all, loser takes the fall. No. We get Carrie Underwood singing, it's the moment of truth, giving it all. The tournament was whack. At least the beginning of it was. Now, when it got to the quarterfinals, that's when it got good. Okay, so when the quarterfinals came, when you had Kenny going up against Robbie, which Robbie got the best of Kenny, but yeah, he fucked Kenny up. He didn't have to do Kenny like that, man. So from that point on, the tournament was good. And then Miguel happened, and Miguel, I wasn't really feeling Miguel this season. You know, I really wasn't feeling him. And to me, I think he went out like a little sucker. Like he left Johnny hanging. He left Johnny hanging. He left Johnny with his dick in his hand. You know, no, you left your sensei hanging like that. You just bounce. And I know it was like, well, he had his reasons, you know, and he wants to find his dad. I understand all that, but damn, Miguel, you left Johnny, you know, by himself. So now Eagle Fang is nothing. So who's next in Eagle Fang? Penis Breath? That's the next in line? So Miguel really let me down, but that's all right because Eli stepped up to the plate and he defeated Robbie to become not the grand champion, but the champion. Okay. The tournament overall was cool, but the beginning of it, the montage, no. I said this a while ago. I said, when I see the tournament again, I want you're the best. Even if you can't give me the best. Okay, if you can't give me you're the best, give me another kick-ass song that made me go, oh, you know, like a banger to go with that tournament. Even leading up to the tournament, I thought that we missed the episode because it goes from Stingray getting his ass handed to him by Terry Silver, and then it goes right to the fucking tournament. So Stingray gets the shit kicked out of him. Then it's like, now, welcome to the 51st annual All Valley. I said, wait a minute, did we miss something? Shout out to Stingray. Stingray returns. Felt bad for him, but he's back in Cobra Kai. It's not going to last long, though, because he's going to find out he's a pawn in Terry Silver's game. Shout out to Aisha. She made a cameo appearance. Aisha, you know, even though her role was pointless, but that was fan service. I was happy to see Aisha back. But the standouts this season definitely was Tori. The new kid, Kenny, I thought had a crazy transformation. Like, he started out as this nerdy kid that liked to play Roblox to now he's become the bully to the person that bullied him. You know, this Karate Kid thing starts all over again. You know, Daniel's son, Anthony, who was a dick since season 1, it's still a dick and got what he deserved. But I guess now that Kenny punked him, so now he's going to go back to his dad like, Dad, can you teach me karate? Now it's going to be him and Kenny again. Where do we go from here, though? Like, you could tell when Tori fought Sam, you could tell Tori was remorseful. And I got to watch it again, but Sam said something to her where after Tori beat her, Tori said, are you okay? And Sam said something back here. I can't remember what she said. But do Sam and Tori ever become friends? I don't know. But Tori definitely had a change. I don't want to say change heart, but she has an arc. And could she ever fight for Terry Silver again after seeing that he paid the referee off? So she knows that she's not really the champion. I can't see Tori going on to Cobra Kai. I can't see Robbie going on to Cobra Kai. So who are they going to bring in now to be their new champion? I think Mike Barnes is going to come back to help Terry. But I don't see Robbie going on with Cobra Kai. I see him more with his daddy. I think him and Johnny should reconcile because Miguel's going to be in Mexico. So Robbie now is going to fill that void. And that was a heartbreaking scene where Miguel, you know, found a drunk Johnny on the floor and he was trying to, you know, tell him like that he loved him as a father. And Johnny was like, I love you too, Robbie. And I was like, Johnny, God. Johnny. Johnny can't stop fucking up if he tried, man. So yeah, that was kind of a heartbreaking moment because Miguel did see him as a father, but at the end of the day, his son is actually Robbie. So I think, yeah, him and Robbie are going to make up next season. And, but the big reveal at the end is now Chosen. So, okay, so Cobra Kai is the winner of the All Valley. That means that there's no more Eagle Fang, no more Miyagi-Do, but Daniel at Miyagi's grave said, fuck that. We still doing this shit, and Chosen, I need your help. So I guess that means Chosen's going to have to open up a dojo, and that means Daniel's going to co-parent this thing, co-sensei this thing. So it's going to take Chosen to take down Cobra Kai. Because Chosen is a different level type of fighter. Daniel defeated him in the second movie, but Chosen is a higher tier fighter than Daniel is. That whole paralysis shit, he's mastered. Daniel tried it against Johnny and it failed. He hit Johnny one time and Johnny was like, what the hell, man? So overall, how long have I been going? Damn, almost. Okay, so I'm about to wrap it up. Overall, this was a really good season. But I did not enjoy it as much as season 3. But I could change my mind. This is just first reaction. And I forgot to mention the new girl in Eagle Fang. I forgot to mention her because she really served no purpose. They found her, they recruited her, she was kind of badass, but then by the tournament, you didn't really care about her, but I guess we'll see more of her in season 5. I'm going to give this season a B+, which is a step down from my A+ for last year, but yeah, I'm going to give it a B+. You know, I did still enjoy it, but I felt like it didn't live up to the hype for me that I really wanted it to be. But I did it. Don't give me that he didn't dig it face. I still dug it. That's it and that's all. So y'all, what did you think about Cobra Kai Season 4? Comment freely below. I got so much more to say, but tune in for the live stream tomorrow. But that's just my 2 cents, my 18 minutes and almost 19 minutes worth of 2 cents on this season. So that's it. That's all. Comment freely below. Let me know what you thought. If you like and dig this content, hit that like and subscribe notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.